Welcome back to Ask an Actuary, where we dive into your top questions on all things benefits and retirement planning. Today, I'm joined by Samantha Schneider, a former math teacher turned actuarial consultant here at Odyssey Advisors, who brings her expertise to shed light on a topic that's vital to securing your financial future, starting a Roth IRA. Sam, thanks for joining us today to share your insights.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad to be here.
So, we're just going to go ahead and dive right into it. Today, we're talking about opening a Roth IRA. So, what exactly is a Roth IRA and how does it differ from other retirement accounts like a traditional IRA or 401k?
So, a Roth IRA is different in two regards. So, first, an IRA is an individual retirement account, which is completely individual funded. This is not employer sponsored. This is something that you open on your own and put your own money in there. So, there's no contribution match from employers or anything like that. It's completely guided by the individual. Additionally, Roth, it differs from the traditional 401k and IRA in that these are post-tax deductions, which means when you contribute your money, it's after tax. And then you put it into the account with the idea that once you make your withdrawals, they are tax-free.
And what are the primary benefits of opening a Roth IRA? Who would benefit most from having one?
So the biggest reason to have Roth in general is if you believe or feel that your nominal tax rate is going to be higher in retirement than it is now. So basically, you're paying 20% tax rate now, you pay that 20% tax rate, and then when you retire, let's say your tax rate is 34%, you don't have to pay that 34% because you already paid the taxes on it when you contributed way back when. Additionally, there are no RMDs or required minimum distributions like there often are on 401ks. Additionally, these are great for young employees who may be considering buying a house somewhere down the road, their first house, because after 5 years of having the account open, you can actually take up to $10,000 for your first home, and that would be a qualified distribution, so you would not be paying taxes on it.
Oh, that's an awesome feature. I didn't even know that one.
Mhm.
Are there any eligibility requirements or income limits when it comes to contributing to a Roth IRA?
There are. So there's both eligibility and limitations on what you can put in. So as of right now, 2024, for individuals, the limit is $161,000. So as long as you make below that, you can open an IRA. Additionally, for a couple, a married filed jointly, it's a $240,000 limit. And then once you pass those limits for eligibility, the most you can contribute in 2024 is $7,000. And then if you're over the age of 50, you can contribute an additional $1,000 as part of your catch up contribution.
And what are some factors individuals should consider when deciding between a Roth IRA and other retirement saving vehicles?
So I mean, things to consider are, do you have a traditional 401k at your job? Is that something that there's any kind of employer match with that? Because if so, you don't want to leave those on the table. Additionally, you have to consider, what might my tax rate be in the future? Is this something where I do believe I'm going to be making considerably more money and I'm going to want to pay a lower tax rate now versus then? And then on top of that, if you are trying to currently maximize your contributions to your retirement accounts, there are limits on your 401k contributions. Once you've hit that limit, you have the option to then have that $7,000 IRA limit, which means then you can contribute an additional 7,000 or 8,000 if you're over the age of 50, and really maximize those retirement contributions. So that is something to consider. When are you going to be withdrawing the money? How much money are you going to be making in retirement? Is it better to pay the tax now versus later?
And what steps would you recommend if someone was ready to open one?
So I think the first thing to consider is, how hands-on do you want to be with this? Do you want to have self-directed investments where you are making your trades yourself, or would you rather have someone else deal with it? Because there are two very distinct kinds of IRAs, Roth or otherwise, where you can be very hands-on and choose where you would like to put your money, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, etc. And then additionally, you can have someone else kind of take care of that for you so you can be hands off. On top of that, if there are certain things that you would like to invest in, say gold or real estate, those are not allowed in 401k plans, but they are allowed in those IRAs. So if that is something that's, considerably riskier that you would like to invest in, that IRA is a good option for that.
Awesome. Well, that's all we have today. So thanks again, Sam, for joining us and sharing your valuable insights. If you have any further questions or topics that you'd like us to cover in the future, don't hesitate to reach out. We'd love to answer any questions that you guys have and bring our actuaries back to answer some more. Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.